Computer science made easy. Computer science made easy.
You've heard the name everywhere, right? ChatGPT. You've probably even used it. But have you ever actually stopped to think about what that name means? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and decode this famous acronym, piece by piece.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Computer Science Made Easy. I'm so glad you're here to dive into this with me. All right, let's get right to it and start breaking this thing down.
Okay, so let's just rip the Band-Aid off. ChatGPT stands for, get ready for it, chat, generative, pre-trained, transformer. I know, it's a total mouthful, right? But don't worry, by the end of this, every single one of those words is going to make perfect sense. All right, let's kick things off with the part we all know and use. The C in ChatGPT stands for chat. So this part is pretty straightforward. It's all about how we talk to the AI. You know, the chat is just that, the interface that lets us have a natural, back-and-forth conversation, almost like you're texting a friend. It's kind of like the friendly front door to all the super powerful tech hiding behind it.
Okay, next up we've got the G for generative. And honestly, this is where things start to get really cool.
You know, that word generative is absolutely key here. It means the AI isn't just a fancy search engine. It's not just finding stuff that already exists and repeating it back to you. No, it actually generates brand new original content. We're talking emails, poems, even chunks of computer code. It's a creator, not just a librarian. Okay, so if it's creating all this new stuff, where does it get its smarts from? That question brings us right to the P for pre-trained. The best way to think about this is like the AI school years. Before it ever chatted with a single person, it was pre-trained. That means it basically read a huge chunk of the internet. Books, articles, websites, you name it. It spent all that time absorbing information to learn about, well, everything, and to understand the patterns of how we humans communicate. So we've got the chat interface, the creative genius, and this massive library of knowledge. But what's the actual engine making it all run? This brings us to the most technical part of the name, the T for transformer. Don't let the technical name scare you. This is basically the heart of the whole operation. You could even call it the AI's brain. A transformer is the special type of computer architecture that powers it. And what makes it so special is how it understands language. See, it doesn't just look at words one by one. It understands the relationships between them in a sentence. It gets the context. And that's the secret sauce that lets it generate responses that feel so uncannily human. And there you have it, the whole acronym, decoded. ChatGPT is a chat bot that generates new content using knowledge it got from being pre-trained, all running on a powerful transformer architecture. See? Not so scary when you break it down. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us on Computer Science Made Easy. We really hope this little breakdown helped make sense of the technology that's, let's be honest, changing our world. So all these pieces have to work together perfectly to give us the ChatGPT we use every day. But that gets me thinking, now that you know what each part does, which piece do you think is the most revolutionary? Is it the easy-to-use chat, the creative generative part, the massive pre-trained knowledge, or the powerful transformer brain? I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Binary flows a gentle stream. The logic of a waking dream. Complex code now clear to see. Computer science made easy.